let me show you a window through the world I see every day. The world I see has 7 billion people in it. If you and I could baptize 1,000 people a day, well, it would take us 2,740 years to get just 1 billion. And missiologists tell us there are 4 billion, over half the world doesn't know Jesus like you know Jesus. So it's 4 times that number that's waiting to hear. So not only are they telling us there's a large number, but look at the pie. Over 1 billion Hindus, over 1 billion Muslims, over 500 million Buddhists. And I don't think like a Hindu. I don't worship like a Muslim. And I sure don't claim to understand how a Buddhist lives. But that doesn't mean they weren't made in the image and likeness of Jesus. It doesn't mean that we don't have to obey Jesus and say, go and make the disciples of them. Imagine this number. 30% of our human population, of all of us, is between the ages of 4 and 14. That's the time they make decisions. Shouldn't we be reaching out to those young people around the world right now? And imagine more of them are more than ever before enamored with media. Or imagine this, that 50% of all lost people live in 2 countries. We know their zip code. It is China and India. Shouldn't we go to those countries? Shouldn't we be helping the Christians in those countries make the tools that they can turn around and reach their people for Jesus Christ? Or get this one. In our world today, because of media and its exploding influences, they tell us 70% of the world says this: show me a picture, show me a video, don't make me read a book. So that's why GNPI is so effective and why video is such an important part of our passionate plea to make disciples. I think one of the ways that Good News has figured this out in accelerating the pace of making disciples is to make tools that are culturally relevant and biblically solid, to put them in the hands of people who used to be a Buddhist, who used to be a Muslim, who used to be a Hindu. You see, nationals know best. And so there you have it. A big world, a very, very diversified world, a world that you and I don't live in, a world that's relatively far away, a world that's very young, a world that's in countries that we can't reach very much, and a world that says, show me a picture. That's a world we want to reach into, and that's a world you want to reach into. And in our next video, we're going to tell you that we think we've got some solutions that God has poured on our hearts to say this is how we can reach them. Stay tuned.